watched after the game was over, where Bam, I forgot his real name, it's like Adebayo or something like that. He dropped 83 points in one game. Now he has beat Kobe's record of having 81 points in a game. So it's Kobe at 81, Bam at 83, and then Wilt Chamberlain. I think it's Wilt Chamberlain, yeah. I think it's Wilt Chamberlain at 101 points in one game. Now, the only thing about Wilt Chamberlain's is there's no video footage. They just say it happened, so people have to assume that it's true. And they got radio audio of them saying, oh, he scored 101 points, but there's no actual footage. So people are very surprised, like, Bam beat Kobe's record. And what's crazy is when Bam did it in the first quarter, he had like 40 points. He was balling out. And then all the way up until the fourth quarter, he had 70. And like the last few points or throughout the game, he was getting fouled. But he shot 40 free throws out of... I think he total had 43 free throws the whole game, and he made like 40 free throws out of the whole game. And people are like, oh, that don't count, da da da. To me personally, if you beat the record, it doesn't matter how you did it, you beat the record. He also beat the record for most points in the first quarter of a game, most free throws made in the game. Like, he broke a whole bunch of records, and he's just like he's not a random dude off the bench. Like, Bam has been playing. But people are just like, we expected it from somebody else other than this. But what's crazy is because Wilt Chamberlain doesn't have, and I think it's Wilt Chamberlain, I don't want to be wrong about this. But because they already have, like, he says he made 101 points, but there's no video record of it. Kobe's was in 2006. Think about that. Kobe made that record in 2006. It took 20 years for someone to break the record. So they have video footage of Kobe's, and now they have video footage of Bam's. In my eyes, it's like Bam is number one point scorer in the NBA. Of the most points in a game, he's number one because we actually have video footage of it. I mean, you can have audio of Wilt's. I think it's Wilt Chamberlain. Let me see.
Well, maybe there wasn't any...
What?
Like, I don't know how old Wilt Chamberlain is, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain and then Bam. Wilt Chamberlain did his in 1962.
Yeah, there's not really that many camera footage that would happen in 1962.
Wilt Chamberlain's up here a bunch. He's got 1961. He scored 78. Kobe beat him in 2006, 2026. Bam out of. What's crazy is just a normal guy is now in the NBA records of all time for most points in a game. And would you say Bam is better than Kobe? Probably not. No.
Well, I don't know Bam, and I really didn't watch Kobe, but they say he's a legend. I don't know.
There you go. They even put a celebration on when you go to the page.
Never seen the man a day in my life, but I'm happy for him.
His girlfriend Asia Wilson, who plays in the WNBA, was at the game. His mom was at the game. He just balled out, and people are all upset. Oh, he had all these free throws. He did it unlegitly, and it's like, I mean, the record's the record, bro. He's now solidified as, in my eyes, number one point scorer for most points in the game. I mean, we can still count Will till we see video footage, but I mean, he still beat Kobe's record, and people are like, he should have.
You can't negate.
People said he should have stopped it.
You can't negate Will because you don't have any video footage. You have to look at the time that was happening in.
Okay. But also, people are saying that Bam should have just stopped at 80 or 81 and paid respects to
Why?
Kobe. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even have
I'm just
stopped at
saying
83.
why. What was so?
They want because they said that he should have
But
respected Kobe.
I don't think if you're in the moment that you're looking to do that, like, oh, I made 80 points. Let me stop real quick. I don't think in the moment of you playing a game that you love and passionate about that you're gonna be like, ooh, I'm giving it my all. Let me stop. Let me not go over the 2 points.
Nobody would have thought that.
Nobody would have thought that.
And a lot of people are also excited that the coach allowed Bam to get that many points, because a lot of coaches, when you get like that on fire, you get like 60 points, they'd be like, oh, no, we're just going to put you on the bench. But no, his coach said that at a certain point, they were like, even his teammates were like, we're just going to pass the ball to Bam. And he was hooping. If you go look at the highlight video, Bam was hooping. So I'm like, people like he really deserves it. I'm like, he did his thing. He got 83 points, beat Kobe record. So now when you pull up to the trash can in high school and you throw the paper ball, instead of saying Kobe, you say bam.
You were waiting for that, huh?
I was.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Congratulations,
Congrats to
Bam.
Bam. 83 points. I think now we're going to see a bunch of people pass. I don't know. I think we may see a bunch of people try to pass Bam's record. Or that maybe that 100 points in one game from one player. I think it might be possible in the near future. Maybe about 2030. Maybe.
Well, as we've wrapped that up, and I want